Everyone deals with stress, pain, and anxiety differently, and one of the many things that helped me overcome this was listening to Christian songs. You could be the muse to my passion. Hi guys, my name is Phoebe James and I am a lifestyle and faith YouTuber. Now if this is your first time stopping by my channel, you're definitely welcome to the family. If you're watching this video at this point and you're not new to the family and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video on YouTube. During this pandemic, about 4 songs have stuck with me and have become my all-time fave because they've helped me to combat the spirit of fear and just overcome the spirit of anxiety, of worry, and of all the negative things happening and going on around us. And I just thought, why not share this with you guys? Maybe, just maybe, they may become your fave too. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. At number 4, we have No Longer Slaves by Bethel Music. Now, No Longer Slaves was released I think 5 years ago in 2015 or thereabouts. But one thing has stayed constant about the song over the years. It's prophetic declaration. Look, there are times the devil tries to mess with our identities in Christ Jesus, and this song is literally a response to the devil, you know, saying that, look man, I'm not a slave to you, I'm not a slave to sin, I'm not a slave to my past, to my mistakes, to fear, to this pandemic. Why? Because I am a child of God. And that's on period. Now my favorite verse of this song has to be the part that says, you split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and say, I am a child of God. Hallelujah, somebody. Now guys, for copyright reasons, I won't be able to play like so much of this song. I think I'll just play a few seconds so you guys can really get the part I enjoy. You know, because listening is believing. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. You drowned my fears in perfect love. You rescued me and I will stand and say, I am a child of God. At number 3, we have Fragrance to Fire by Dunsin Oyekan. Now, Dunsin is a Nigerian songwriter and gospel singer, and Fragrance to Fire was released I think earlier this year. The first time I listened to this song, I was like, oh my god. Because it literally says that when we sing, when we worship, our worship on our lips, in our mouth, to our ears, are fragrance. They're appealing, they're pleasing. But when it gets to our Father, when it gets to our Abba who is in heaven, that fragrance turns to fire. As in fire. This reminds me of how powerful my worship is to God, even though it may not look like that, even though it may not feel like that, but to God, my worship is fire, and it's a powerful weapon with which I can use to fight my battles. Now my favorite verse of the song has to be, first it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battle. First it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battle. First it was fragrance, then it turned to fire. My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battle. At number 2, we have The Blessing by Elevation Worship and Carrie Job. Now this song is Numbers chapter 6 verses 24 to 26 in a song. This song speaks into my life whenever I sing it, because it's a declaration. It speaks divine guidance, protection, provision, the blessings of God never ceasing from my life, and even down to my generations yet unborn. And my favorite verse of the song has to be the parts where Carrie Job, just takes over and is like, may his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you. He is with you. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his presence go before you. At number 1, we have Spirit Pray by Elijah Oyelade, who is also a Nigerian songwriter. Now, Spirit Pray is not a song for everybody, and my favorite part of the song has to be Spirit Pray. Pray to the Father, my intercessor, my advocate. Spirit Pray. Guys, you may not understand the depth of the song until actually you listen to it. You could just be doing anything and just stop, as in stop completely, and just start crying and just start praying before God. That's how powerful the song is. And most times when I just didn't know how to communicate with God, when I felt like my prayer life wasn't at its best, Spirit Pray just put me in a position of, you don't have to be at your best. God just wants you to come to him as you are. And you can always talk to God even when you feel like you've made mistakes, even when you feel like he is so far away from you. Spirit Pray is a reminder that, look, he's closer than you think. You just need to speak out. He doesn't want to know, whether the words you're saying make sense. Just speak out. Just let him know that you want him close to you. Look, the thing about Christian songs is you can never fake power. You can never fake your anointing. You can never fake the Spirit of God in you, because the Spirit of God is one. And when you carry God's fire, when you carry God's power in you, your songs alone speak life. This man literally, in his songs, 60% of the time was speaking in tongues, a language that I don't even understand, and then the remaining 40 he was just literally saying, Spirit Pray, pray to the Father, my intercessor, my advocate, Spirit Pray. And then you're literally crying. Look, there are levels to the spiritual thing. I tell you guys, I tell you. My intercessor, my advocate, pray, pray. Maswela, eswani andokopo, eswelele lozoawa, iye, esalile kotoswelela. Somebody lift your voice and pray. Ayaya, koyoyo, iswela, isokoko, maseya yoyo, esweleke. But guys, these are the songs that have immensely helped me, just go through this whole period, and still is helping me, guys. Still is helping me. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe if you're still watching at this point and haven't yet subscribed. Until next time, guys, continue to let your light shine so bright before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Bye.